Hey, what's up, guys? It's Randy.
And Richard of Decats Meow Productions.
Alex, say it.
Fine, I'm Alex.
Hi.
All right, and this is obviously another podcast. So, welcome to all.
Secretly in AA meeting.
Secretly an AA meeting. Yes.
No, I'm just
So, this podcast probably won't be as long as most of ours. It'll only be about 20 minutes. And I'll have to cut it. So, anyway, let's get things started. What do you want to talk about?
Well, ask me questions.
Okay, ask you questions. What are your thoughts?
On what? Jerk you.
Well,
Just describe what we're talking about, where we stand right now. And
Okay.
Just ask me questions that pertain to what the fuck we're doing.
well, first of all, we were supposed to have a meeting last night, which I don't blame you for not making it, although you didn't make it to your own meeting, but
Okay, I'm glad you don't blame me because I blame me.
okay, then I'll blame you if you want me to blame you.
Okay. Be that color.
All right, but anyway, what exactly is it that you wanted to meet us about? Bring it up.
You're horrible. But anyways, I guess I was the only one that I only told Cody, so
He told me.
okay, so
I have no
you're being
idea
a
what's
jerk
going
again.
on.
You know what I'm getting at.
I know exactly what you're getting at.
I don't.
I feel like I'm being interrogated. No.
You are.
Stay
Please
with
tell
me.
me, what do you see in this photograph? In this photograph,
Oh, I have those. That shit broke.
you killed him, didn't you? Why'd you do it?
No, that was funny. I just remembered back in the day, which is totally off topic, but they made me do that. Then they got done. It's like, I'd name, because I was doing a biology final, so I'd only name like one animal that looks like. And then I get done at the end. It's like, oh, well, you have a severe depression. What the fuck?
Where the fuck did that come from?
Okay.
This is a biology thing.
You
last
should be
I
naming
checked.
stuff off left and right. I just studied for like 8 hours every day for the last week on a biology final.
Oh, God.
Give me a piece, man. Anyways, so what of the width do I want to talk about? Or did I want to talk about?
No.
Do I want to talk about now? So
I threw you
was-
under the bus. I'm about to drive over you.
Yeah, just don't stop and put in reverse and just do that. So I was planning on building a video game, just because me and Cody are in more or less a lot of programming classes.
You and him, just?
Well, you are in one, but
I'm in C programming. I've taken web design and I'm taking Java next semester.
okay, again, not so much.
Still, I've done coding.
I've been
plenty of
advanced C++, and I am pretty damn close to getting Java certified. So yeah, no.
Cody's just as far as I am. The only thing he has above me is Java.
Yeah, Cody, he has worked pretty decently in C++, but that's not quite the discussion of this topic. Of
Him and I are both in the same class right now.
let's fight over who's going to be building this program. No,
I'm going to be developing apps.
That's fine, because I do want the games to end up on console systems. Well, not console, but like phones.
Yeah.
And such.
Mobile systems.
Mostly, I want it on mobile stuff because it's easier to monetize. It's easier to publish. Where if otherwise we have to publish a CD and then it's never gonna get out there. Sure, we could greenlight it, but that would probably be it.
Yeah.
Now, if we ever got to that point, that'd be
Wave goodbye to your video game.
Mhm.
Wave goodbye.
Yeah. So what did I want to talk about? Just planning on making a video game because it's going to be the first video game. I want to keep it pretty small scale, and then just kind of work our way up from there. Because let's just say I've never built a game engine before, and I'm sure not too many people know where to start.
Think about it with Java. There's a lot you can do with Java.
Yeah, but you also notice the worst games were built on Java minus Minecraft.
I was about to say one of the best games ever created is in Java.
No, I don't think so.
Minecraft is
It's
so
the most popular, but definitely not the best game ever.
Yeah.
Because that's like graphics, no. Storyline,
No.
no.
non-existent.
you can't, no points there, but it's fun to
And
play.
playability.
Playability is where it's at, but that's what makes Minecraft so interesting. Plus it mimics the real world, but no, I'm making a game like fucking Minecraft. Plus, I mean, OpenGL, which is essentially the game engine, more or less, which I want to build my first game engine, but that's probably that's really the only game engine that works with Java. Otherwise, if you try it, most games that that don't use OpenGL are really like crashy and they're really slow and they take up a lot of RAM space. Well, space on the memory, it just kills the game. That's why it makes it go slow. So that's, and also, I mean, if you look it up, because
mine with RAM.
Well, I did a lot of research on it. They say, especially if you want to build a game with your own game engine, going into C and C++ and even C# is pretty much where you want to be. Because I mean, I'm going to be doing C++ and then I could just cross over to C# and just learn the differences. So. No, but there's a hell of a lot more that you could do in C++ than Java.
Once you get your if-else statements down.
No, Java. Well, that's
that is a decent amount of.
That's the hardest part in Java, I think. Minus maybe, using loops with if statements. That's called nesting, but that's annoying. C it gets really bad because it goes really into. Well, you can manipulate stuff in the computer a lot better, where in Java, maybe not so much, including, you can actually change, I don't know, because I haven't read the advanced material yet, but, it just it enacts with the computer a lot on a lower scale. C++, it works really under the hood, I guess you could say. But I mean, C++ is so powerful that Linux is running C. Well, it's made of C++. I mean, Java,
it's good language.
Oh yeah, no, C++ is C is what started it. C was like one of the first programming languages and one of the only. Well, not really. There's a shit ton of programming languages out there, but
it's definitely one of, if not the best.
No, I mean, as far as learning this, like I said, just get above and beyond as far as Java SC7 certification goes. Like I'm really close to that already. Now, because the only thing I really have to learn about is interfaces and Big Whoop, and also getting more used to using the built-in classes that are hidden but you could use to your advantage. An example would be math.random bracket. You don't see the math class, but it's there.
Yeah.
Also, another one would be java.int.util, or it's essentially just utilities.
Utility.
That one has a shit, but that's what I mean. There's a lot of stuff in there that's hidden that I'd have to get more accustomed to, but that also comes with experience as well. And also, I mean, a lot of that stuff's made. They cut corners and cheat because they're, lazy people. Yay. But yeah, C++ probably is going to be the road that I'm going to go down. Probably would be better that way because it'd run faster. Plus, I can manipulate more stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. From there, that's probably what I'm going to be building the game engine on. Is really only Java, C++, and then for the applets, just get a mastery of the C for Android and whatever iPhones uses for their deal.
iOS.
Okay, yeah. So kind of figuring that out. Let's say once I have the game figured out, then it shouldn't be too bad to backtrack it. Yeah, change it so it fits that.
And really, it probably wouldn't take too many lines of code to do that as overall, because basically with your nesting and your subsets, you can basically manipulate an entire section of code by altering one line.
Very true. And it makes it more,
it makes it efficient.
It makes it efficient for you writing code. Plus, I mean, it makes it efficient. There's going to be a lot less errors. So the only other stuff that I'd imagine I would be using would be just to get a really heavy mastery in web design. So not just HTML and CSS, but getting the PHP and JavaScript, because that stuff's where the real mastery is at, even though JavaScript's really easy apparently. Well, easy. Like apparently you could learn it in like 30 minutes or something.
Oh wow.
But so yeah, that fits most of the stuff. So there's a lot more questions, but throw them at me.
I don't know. A lot more questions. What do you want to address on it? Like specifically, this time I won't throw you under the bus. What do you want to address specifically?
Let's just make a game.
What kind of game?
Okay, so see now you're starting to spit questions out at me. Being I want to keep it kind of being I kind of want to keep it a small scale. I'd like to keep it maybe like a 2-dimensional one because I mean using
like a side
3-dimensional
scroll basically.
Yeah, like exactly. I mean that sounds really simple, but I mean even for something like first game on Android device, it will run really easy. Because I mean, you could have a lot of good concepts.
Think about Line Rider, the game Line Rider.
I mean, there's a lot of classic favorites, and even ones today are side-scrolling ones, even if they have light 3D effects on it, which we might be able to do.
Minecraft PE is not a side scroll though, for sure.
Okay.
It's Minecraft, just on
Yeah.
mobile.
Again, let's not go toward Minecraft.
I know. That market's already been filled
Exactly.
with, guess what? Minecraft.
Okay, so he's being weird. You also notice Java. Minecraft is made in Java, but Microsoft owns it now. So
Yeah,
interesting.
that'll be interesting to see what happens there.
Yeah, very, very okay. Kind of overlapping. So more questions.
What genre of game? Like action or?
That was something
Probably
I was
just be an
hoping
adventure.
to. That's something I was hoping to address with you guys. Because there's so many different genres and stuff that we could do. I'm perfectly okay with doing almost damn near anything.
Yeah.
Biggest thing would be the biggest limitation of that though is I want to have a decent story, unless we're just gonna do like an action side scrolling one. An example would be like Sonic. Obviously, there's really no side story.
What if we could cross The Legend of Zelda, Sonic, and Mario all together into one epic?
Okay, well, if you could write this out.
The storyline.
Yeah.
Mario saves Princess Zelda.
We can't have the same characters, obviously. Let's be serious.
And Sonic's just,
There.
running very fast and bumping into people.
Still though, I mean, like just to keep it serious again, because we can't do stuff that's already obviously copywritten.
Exactly. Yeah. We can't exactly do Mario. We can't even do side scroll Minecraft.
I was hoping
that's Terraria.
You guys trying to help me out as far as getting a storyline goes. That way, it's actually kind of joint partnership, I guess you could say.
Limited liability.
So I was hoping that I would, yesterday when I was planning on coming over, I was hoping on, asking you guys, well, A, if you guys want to do the project, if you want to join it, obviously. And,
I'd be so down for it.
And B,
we can make a Kickstarter for it too.
Yeah, but I would like to have something kind of finished already. That way people could actually, hey, donate $20 and then you get a copy of the finished product. People will, that's where you get people that will actually be willing to throw something in there instead of just asking for money for nothing.
And basically all we would need is for the price of a stack of CDs from Staples.
No, but the second one, this is pretty much what I was getting at would no. But it's okay. Yeah, but
we need something to put it on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll just send you a CD-ROM with it on there. Just make sure that we copyright it first so they can't fucking steal it. No.
Yeah, exactly.
But interesting. But so the second thing was, I was just gonna say, well, if you guys want to join the project, then the first thing that we need to get down or figured out would be, getting what the hell we want to do. I was gonna ask you guys to maybe on Sunday. Come back to me with maybe maybe not a finished storyline or anything like that, but at least have a concept, something written on
I was
paper
going to
that
say
we
by
can follow.
Sunday.
Sunday is pretty soon.
I know, and we're pretty busy this weekend.
Okay.
What with your family being here?
Not well. Okay.
making me shit my pants because I have to meet her parents tonight.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's my mom.
Okay, then
Oh,
this is what we could do, to say the least. At least keep your head open. How about we try to keep your head open on concepts and stuff that we could do, and then if we meet on Sunday or Monday or whatever we meet again, then we could just discuss it.
Yeah, for sure.
That way it's not as much on paper. You don't have to have as much. I don't expect you guys, if we were going to do it that way, to have a lot of material down and be like, a full hardcore, everything's already figured out. Left, right, what we want to do already. No, it's just going to be maybe have what kind of genre it's going to be. Best case scenario, maybe have some characters figured out. And maybe even we could be really nice.
In all honesty, that's something I can do. Is I can help with the artwork.
Artwork would be great. The hardest part that I would think would be the music.
Because I've done a little bit of anime drawing, so
okay, that sounds fine. No, I'm gonna be pushing this really hard because I wanna. So okay, now you're probably wondering why the hell did I just want to all of a sudden jump on the bandwagon and stress myself out near finals week and just build a video game. Because I don't have that much time. I have a lot of time on my hands. Like all my homework's done all the way up until Friday, and even then it's really easy.
Not mine.
Well, I only have 2 classes too, so I don't.
I'm dropping down to 3 classes. I just dropped out of physics, so.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm taking 6 next semester.
Crazy you.
Yeah.
She's taking 15 credits in the span of 3 days. She has no classes Monday and Tuesday and is taking 15 credits.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought you meant actually literally 15 credits in 3 days. I'd be like, yeah, I want to take this class. That's awesome. But so lost.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
No, I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
Where was I?
Well, we're doing characters. And you're saying about before finals week why you wanted to do this.
Yeah. What's my point in doing this? Well, kind of. Let's just say I have plans figured out. I need money because I need to.
Money's always nice.
I need to not maybe as much impress someone, but get. That's what I mean. It's kind of hard. It's like how much detail do I want to throw out here?
How much do you want to say without self-incriminating?
Well, let's no.
Oh, okay.
Let's just say it does involve a girl. It's
So you're trying to get laid?
No, not as much.
You're pretty
it would
much just
definitely
trying to
be
get
that
laid.
kind of relationship where I'd be really happy even if it was an absent relationship. I wouldn't give a fuck.
I understand that.
But like, let's
So
just
you're
say,
just trying to get laid.
well, we dated for a year, and we were great, and we were really going strong, and I ended up proposing to her, and she said yes. And then I got my thing back saying I would be going here, and then she kind of,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
well, she didn't drop me, but she was
way.
she was really sad about it. And then we ended up getting into a little bit of a quarrel, and things didn't go well. That's kind of, we stopped talking for a little bit. So this is like a weak plan for me. This is like a really weak plan for me to try to get back on that bandwagon.
Well, aren't you headed back up to GFC?
Yeah, but she moved.
Where did she go? Oh,
She's
wait, that's
well,
a good idea.
it's a complicated story because her parents were really horrible people. So to try to get away from it, and she also blames like Great Falls. She says Great Falls is like the worst place ever. Like it's a whole total shithole and blah blah blah.
Curiosity.
It's bad. It's not as bad as what she
she okay. How about this? She was adopted twice, and she is also a rape victim.
Yeah.
So that makes it, not only does it make it complicated, but it also I understand why she doesn't like it.
Yeah, I can definitely see where she's coming from.
So she ended up, just to kind of try to run away and get away from everything, she ended up moving to Canada, like Ontario, just north of us.
That's not just north of us. Ontario.
Yeah, that's a little bit over.
East.
That's like above
it's way east.
But I don't know. She says she loves it up there. And to be truthful, I'm totally happy for her.
Out of curiosity, and tell me if I'm stepping over my bounds here, but how long were you guys dating before you popped the question?
I want to say a year.
Okay.
I mean, it definitely wasn't
Acceptable
too
amount of time.
long, but
It wasn't too long, but it wasn't, immediately.
We were really close though. Like we'd see each other like almost every other day or every day.
So like us right now.
Yeah. Because I mean, let's see.
Granted, we've only been dating for a month.
Yeah, most relationships definitely don't, or at least that I've seen, they don't hang around as much as, it's maybe, let's just go on a date maybe next weekend or something.
Next whenever, yeah.
You guys are just fucking on top of each other. Well, not on top of each other.
Wow.
Right next to each other. Right next to each other. Let's get back on
Not while
topic.
the podcast is on.
Yeah.
That came out wrong.
A little bit. We are not divulging details.
That does not happen whatsoever. Just to let you viewers know.
Yeah, that would be really fucking interesting. So let's get back on topic. Anyways, maybe that kind of helps you understand where I'm trying to get to, like what my goal is in it.
No, I
mean,
understand.
not as much what would I use the money for. That's obviously still in planning, but definitely, because I mean, the biggest thing that she loves is she loves art, animation, she loves video games. So if best case scenario,
I love video games.
yeah, best case scenario, I'd be able to make something that was really impressive, really nice.
I can definitely see.
Plus, I mean, I get money, so maybe I can go down there and just, hang out, go do
Up
something.
there.
Yeah.
Go down there to Canada. What do we live in, Alaska?
You're horrible.
I am. I'm a wretched person.
It's gay. You're an American. You're allowed to hate Canada. Or at least make fun of it.
I'm an East Coaster. I'm a dickhead by nature.
Okay, well, he said it, not me. No.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm kidding. You don't have to kill me.
Woo, Maryland. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
Yeah,
Land of assholes.
pretty much.
Not pretty much. It is.
Well, I kind of think of it like Bozeman too, because this place is kind of full of assholes too.
Well, on campus, yeah, because they're
because
preppy as fuck.
Preppy assholes.
Preppy Californians.
Well, I mean, the people that live here too, they think they're.
No offense to our California audience, but stay in California.
Yeah.
We'll keep our Bosemanites.
What he's getting at is a lot of Californians came down here and they're talking about how,
Horrible we are.
Yeah, you guys are blah, blah, blah. Like
Just look on MSU Confessions page on Facebook. You'll understand.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like
I saw one early this morning about a California or somebody getting really angry because they thought we should just put cardboard over our windows and then hold it down with our windshield wipers to keep the snow off of it. And then there's a bunch of people under there just, complaining that, well, let's see, it gets wet and then it freezes and then it's frozen your freaking windshield.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that's
how dumb are you?
Yeah, not the best idea. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but not quite. And then someone else from Minnesota decides, we should just put socks on our windshield wipers, and then that would work great too.
No.
And then of course the one from Montana actually made the most sense. Make an alcohol solution, throw it on your window, and then well, there was two. You do that so it melts the snow off, or at least gets it defrosted really quickly.
Or if you can actually get your hands on some actual ethylene glycol, which is what is antifreeze.
Yeah.
But it's without that.
And of course you get the asshole and then you get the guy from Great Falls that's just like, wow, you could just go outside, turn your car on for 10 minutes, and then when you come out there, everything will be great.
That guy.
Hey, it's
Richard.
It's the best advice.
Yeah.
Richard, I see you've written on the MSU Confessions page.
Hey, Great Falls, you're lazy, but shit works, man.
Yeah, really.
Anyways, don't move to Montana if you hate the cold, because you will
hate Montana. Yeah.
Yeah. Even Montana.
It's not Montana's fault, because I mean, if you come down in the summer, you'll absolutely love it, but
until it snows.
Yeah,
but then
check the weather before.
One day in either mid-October or mid-November, it will go from about 45, 50 degrees to 0 and snowing.
Because we really haven't brought it up yet and talked about the main reason. at least at this date, everybody's probably freezing their butts off right now. But let's just say Montana's feeling the worst of it.
Yeah.
I mean, what they say right now, everybody's, at least here, we're at like between 0 and 10. I'm sure there's like up in the passes, I'm sure they're in the negatives.
Oh, yeah.
Like probably negative fucking 20, 30, 40. I don't know.
Up at Logan Passing Glacier, it's probably like 20, 30 below. Yeah.
Because the passes are horrible.
Yeah.
But, so anyways, right here, right now, it's not really cold, but
It's actually not too bad today, and it's a beautiful light snow.
it is, yeah, it's light snow, but it's bad because if it gets on your skin and then it tries to evaporate, then that's what freezes the fuck out of you. But, anyways, yeah, it's just cold. It's snowing. There's snow everywhere,
What the fuck?
pretty much.
All right. Well, we have a volleyball game to get to. I'm sure you have sleep that you want to
No,
get.
it's just programming, pretty much.
Okay, or programming. But on that note, I think we'll wrap things up here. There might be a new schedule. How does Friday or Thursday work for you for podcasts? Because now I work every Friday night.
There's really no problem as long as it's.
Oh, and I got a
probably
job,
as
so.
long as it's after 1 p.m.
Okay, yeah. I think then we'll move the podcast to Thursday nights. We'll talk it over with Cody, which Cody is in Helena right now, which is why he's not on the podcast. Well, on his way to Helena.
Oh, you decided to go, huh?
Yeah, and he's staying the night there.
Crazy person.
Yeah, a little bit. That's okay. You spent, what, a week of school in Great Falls?
Yeah, you did. Oh, wait.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I was like, Cody. No, he didn't.
No.
you did, though.
Well, that's just because, again, I don't have that many classes, and then the material that we were going over was non-existent. It was just, hey, I already had it figured out. It's not my fault.
All right. So anyway, yep, think we'll move the podcast to Thursday nights, talk it over with Cody, get that done.
And make
and
sure Cody sees the live stream, because, I mean, that's,
yeah,
right now, I mean, definitely keep your mind open to ideas, especially general stuff. Like I said, the hardest part would be the artwork.
And probably the storyline a little bit. You first need your genre.
Well, the storyline I would imagine would be the hardest, but something we will need to get figured out. I mean, the music is like in my mind, the music is probably going to be the hardest one to make. I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta,
it has to be original.
yeah, it has to be original, and then I have to.
I actually have a friend who we might be able to, I mean, he might want to be hired on, but he might be willing to do it on his own.
Well, maybe.
It's a friend of Cody and I's. He's,
Well,
I apologize, but I honestly, neither of us know his name,
I might be able
but
to.
he actually does his own music.
I might be able to coerce him to be able to do it without pay, because you put it on the video or at the game, it gets the music out there. And then if someone
Yeah,
goes to
that's what
YouTube, then you
everyone
can
wants.
monetize it really.
Yeah, really, yeah.
I mean, most video game house, you could make some serious money.
Well, we've really got to go.
Yeah.
Her
so you-
sister's game is in 5 minutes, so.
You guys better run.
So yeah, anyway, thanks for joining us on another episode of, well, now in this case, it's the MGC podcast, not WNTDI podcast. So
Yeah.
thank you for joining us on the first of the MGC podcast and the 7th of our podcasts. And I guess we'll see you guys next week, and I'll do a Minecraft at some point this weekend.
Okay. We could probably get something figured out for that. I'm probably, like I said, because try to put as much time as I can in the programming, but we can just get something figured out as far as the Minecraft server goes. But I mean, when I go back to Great Falls, and if I get my own dorm or like a living space, put the server in there. It'd be stupid
Yeah.
not to put the server in there.
Or we can put it in mine, because I actually can get internet up in my room on the wire. I just need a phone
Well,
cable.
I'm just saying because odds are I'm going to have a server in there anyway. So
Actually, what if we could run one out of
It's
each?
going to be a really, really good internet.
Yeah.
Because I won't stand slow internet.
Oh, I have good internet too. As long as I'm not on Xbox Live, it's fine.
Yeah. We'll get something figured out. I'm just because I mean that's still a ways away.
But yeah, I would like to have one of those servers in there. That way Cody and I can have that here. Probably the Minecraft server.
True. I might just make a separate one. I don't know.
All right. Well, thanks again, everyone, for joining in, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.
This is session.